You just really can't make this shit up, y'all. I kid you not. We are broke down again with a bad transmission. We're in Jacksonville at the same shipper we were at. We had to sleep overnight here because our appointment wasn't until 8 a.m. So we've got somebody here looking at the transmission to see if they can get us back running. But seriously think we're just going to have to be towed. We'll see. We'll keep y'all updated. I still can't believe it. You can't make it up. Well, we're here getting stuff out of 1180. It's the red one. Well, you can't see it. Anyway, it's in the bay over there. So we were in 1108. Transmission went out in it. They put us in 1180. It was a really good truck until the transmission went out in it. And now we're in, well, there was a whole big story behind 1180 and the fiasco that went down. We were at a shipper when it broke down in Jacksonville, Florida. Had to be towed, had to Uber to the airport to rent a car, had to drive all the way back to Georgia with none of our stuff. Like, the only thing we took out of the truck was like our clothes bags and some other important things that we couldn't leave behind, but everything else got left behind. And so that's why we're here getting stuff out of it. We actually drove our own car down here to get the rest of our stuff out because we were in a different truck, a newer truck with way less miles and hopefully way less problems. The guy here at Kenworth said that we were about to have some major breakdown on the truck on 1180 because they did like it was time for a DOT inspection on it, and so they did that and they encountered a bunch of major problems that was about to happen. So they basically said we got lucky on a couple of things that didn't go wrong when they could have. So we were lucky actually that it was just the transmission that went wrong when it did, because we could have like been in a major accident. But yeah, we're here getting all of our stuff out and gonna take it all the way from Jacksonville because we're at the Kenworth dealership in Jacksonville. We're gonna take it all the way to Atlanta, unload it into the other truck, and making our run to Mississippi Monday. Today's Saturday. Let's see all the stuff that we had left in this truck. All cleaner. There's our mattress. It needs a serious cleaning. The toilet over there, our trash can, bag of tools, jackets, rugs. You just wouldn't believe it. We had to bring my mom's SUV down here to get it all because we have a car and it would have never all fit. Look at all this. Wow. We got to take this cover off and clean it. Get it bleached. You don't realize how dirty stuff gets until you get it out in the sunlight. Wow. Oh, umbrellas. A sheet. I'm not sure what's in there. I think straps, probably. Load straps. We have a luggage thing in case we have to haul a bunch of stuff at one time. We can put it on a rack and not have to carry it all by hand. We just put it on a roller rack. Coffee pot. Lord have mercy, all this shit. Good God. Anyway, our truck is in right there in front of the blue truck. We were in it for a short period of time, but we're in an international now. It's a lot newer. I think it's a 2018 or 19. I'm not sure the year, but it only has like 228,000 miles on it. One of these other ones had almost 600. Well, 1108 had over 600,000, and 1180 had just under 600,000, I want to say. I think it was. Yeah, it was still in the 500s. But I'm glad we're in a a newer truck. Sorry about the big shaky video. I'm kind of just talking instead of trying to video. But we'll catch up with y'all in just a little while on our trip back home. Yay! 5 more hours. 4:11:80. Didn't quite make it. Colin's up in there getting the rest of our stuff. I think we just have a little bit of stuff left. A little tired, honey?
It's hot. It's 89 degrees.
You're sweating.
It's 89 degrees.
Look at it.
89 degrees in Florida.
And it's not even as hot as it could be.
It's humid, so I think I'm going to get the fire. No, I got it.
780.
I'll have to come back with tools to get this. I'm just getting the wires now. And then I got to clean out 2 cubies and I'm finished.
Ooh, Lord, I look a hot mess. This is why I had the video switched the other way. Anyway, he's almost done. He's unhooking the TV now. And in the new truck, I think we're going to downsize the TV because that one I think is a 32-inch. Has to be a 32-inch. I think we're going to downsize to like a 24-inch because the International just doesn't have a TV mount. So we're going to have to figure out another way to hang the TV. Not sure, but we'll do a video about it, I'm sure. Anyway, catch up with y'all in a while. You're a little bit hot, ain't you?
Yeah, I think I'm going to become the t-shirt trucker. I'm just going to start wearing a t-shirt.
If we change the channel name to the T-shirt trucker.
Well, I mean, when you're a trucker, you really can't iron and all that, and I don't like to hang my stuff, so we do the military roll, and it's 100% polyester.
Well, we use our cabinet for something other than clothes. So
Yeah,
I fold our clothes in such a way that they don't get wrinkled in our bags.
It's the military roll.
Oh.
Anyway. I'm sassy, ain't I? Anyway, I buy 100% polyester, no wrinkle. I mean, you know, but the only bad thing about polyester in the summer is it's hot. So I'm just gonna be the fat t-shirt trucker.
Good Lord. Shut up.
I think from now on, this t-shirt, you know what? If I'm wrinkled, at least I brought your product to you. As long as I don't stink and wash all the important parts, like, I don't think they'll complain about a t-shirt.
Wash your creases and crevices.
Yeah. I try to look professional. Actually, I've got some, like, 50-50 button-ups. I think I'll go to the 50-50 button-up. They're cooler. So,
Yeah, and you can unbutton them.
yeah.
You get to get you a gold chain hanging down on your chest then when you...
Yeah. Good thing about being bald-headed, it's cool. The bad thing about being bald-headed, all the sweat runs right in your eyeballs. Nothing to hold it up
And you
there.
hit your head on everything.
That's why I wear a hat. Everybody thinks he wears a hat because he's bald. No, I wear a hat to protect my head because you boom, and you got a big old bleeding head. Especially in an international truck, everything's kind of
Hanging over you.
Hanging over you because they got bigger pockets, and you get up and you're like, bam.
All right.
Whew.
I think he's about done unbolting that TV.
Yeah, I got to unbolt the TV and get all of our totes out, which is not going in our. We're gonna have 2 totes in our other truck, and we're gonna have bags, and that's it.
Yeah, we gotta reduce.
We're gonna reduce.
We got to reduce the
Yeah.
stuff that we tote in the truck. Got to.
I'm with a woman. And women, we got to have whatnots and all these pockets. We got to have all kind of...
We gotta have sprays and all kinds of girly stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's
wipe off the sticky. Anyway, hey, at least we're making a video. It has been a week, man. I mean, the other truck transmission went out, and we got in this one, and it's kind of like, okay, it had the other one had a dead axle, this one didn't. A lot better traction, so I was like, we want this truck. And the APU was working. The other one worked, it just did heat, charged the batteries, and the cool wouldn't work because it had a leak, and they never could find the leak. So, you know, we idled and stayed cool. This truck, we didn't have to idle because the APU works all the way around. But undoubtedly Kenworth, when they get about 500,000, the clutch goes out. And of course, I mean, it's an older truck and probably 100 drivers drove it. So it's got a lot of little issues, and the defroster won't do on the windshield. So they're going to fix it here, take it somewhere else, do PM, and then take it somewhere else and have the air fixed. And probably take it to Greer, and they'll fix it all there nice and cheap. They wanted like 10 grand, and that's wow. The clutch and stuff is, most of it's warranty. So, because it's for, I think 500s when they do it, 500,000 or something, and it's before that. So, but the truck we're in now, we're just gonna stake our claim on it and raise Cain about, please leave us in this truck.
We're not vacating this truck.
My wife's like, we're not vacating this truck. So, but
I told him about the DOT inspection and not,
Yeah, he
not
said-
what they found, but that it could have been a catastrophe.
yeah,
Because
it's,
I didn't know really what he found. You can go into further detail about that.
undoubtedly it was time for the DOT and time for all that, so they went ahead and did the DOT, and I guess when they get the clutch fixed, somebody's going to drive it, probably to Greer, because that's where our internal shop's at, and save a lot of money, which, I mean, if it was mine, I'm going to save money too, so I don't blame them for that. But luckily they got enough trucks, they can just put you in another truck. The only problem is they need to, when the trucks do go back, a lot of times they're in such a hurry to shove somebody in there, they don't get detailed before you get in there, so they're dirty. So then you have to, detail it out. So they need to pick up their game on the turnover on trucks. In other words, when a driver vacates it, it needs to go be detailed then, check it out real good, and then put it back on the road. So that's the only thing I've seen that's kind of lacking. But it's because everybody's busy.
Everybody's in a hurry.
There ain't a person in this company that ain't busy. I mean, they're either on the phone here or there. Drivers are, I mean, we got to where we were going the other day, we had 6 minutes left. That was it. So, I mean, we are moving.
I told him we were going to Mississippi Monday.
Yeah, going to Mississippi to drop off a load that we picked up, at which when we got there, they didn't have it empty, so we had to swap to a live load, and then we had to wait on that, and that place is first come, first serve, so we were there 3 hours, and that's what run us down on time to get where we were going. So
It's just been a hell of the last 2 or 3 weeks.
yes,
And
I
that's
mean,
why we haven't uploaded a video.
it's trucking is kind of like, it either all piles on you or it all works good, or it's kind of a mixture. So, and right here lately it's been all pile on. We done had our few weeks of everything ran good. Now we're having our weeks of,
I might not want to do this anymore.
well, my thing was, we got to a shipper to pick up. It started raining. All my stuff's in this truck. I had no raincoat. I had to get out. I got soaked from head to toe. I took my shoes off and poured water out of them and put them back on to drive to the next place, which was, we had 4.5 hours to get there, and it was a 4-hour drive. So we get to go and we get stuck in traffic, and it's like, okay, we might have
4 slowdowns.
Yeah, we had 4 slowdowns on the way, which made us like, okay, we might have to stop short. But I made it like, okay, our last stop, we'll judge our time then. We judged our time down to minutes, and we said we can make it. So we headed on in 6 minutes. So we did good. But when I got there, I was completely like, I had them soaked in the tub for 3 hours, and everything on me was wrinkled.
TMI.
Anyway, that's what makes it fun.
Is that what makes it fun?
Yeah, right.
Alright, let's get the rest of this crap so we can go.
Trucking's definitely a lifestyle, and it is not easy. And I'm glad my wife's here with me. If I was out here by myself and beating all this stuff to death, golly. All right, I done cooled off. I got to get the rest of my stuff. We got to get out of here because we got to go all the way to Atlanta, put what we're going to put in the truck. Then we got to go back home, take out the rest of that, then go swap cars, go back home, go to bed. And then tomorrow we're going back to the truck to sleep because we're leaving at like 3:30 in the morning to head to Mississippi. So
Yeah, for a 9 o'clock delivery.
yeah, for a 9 o'clock delivery. And we won't even get back home till probably dark Saturday. And then it's just go, and go. I gotta go home and shave and all that kind of stuff.
You pretty just like you are. Ain't he? He's pretty just like he is. Ain't he? Oh, he's handing me the phone, so I guess he's done talking. And he's got to go and finish up the truck so we can get moving. All right, we'll catch up with y'all in a little while. We did our delivery in West Point, Mississippi. Now we're headed to Decatur, Alabama, to a place called Indorama Ventures.
To the left on AL24.
And then we're headed to Jacksonville, Florida. So let's hope that our trip to Jacksonville, Florida this time is better than the last one. Because last time we broke down, had to Uber to airport, rent a car, drive all the way home to Atlanta, and switch trucks like 3 or 4 times. Hopefully that does not happen again.